Fox 61 Morning News starts now.
Right now at 9, a big step forward in combating the Omicron COVID-19 variant in the U.S. The agreement that came down within just the last hour.
Also, are you feeling really lucky? You'd get a big-time payout if you could find a way to win the Mega Millions drawing tonight. Fox 61's Julia LeBlanc has all the excitement happening as huge amounts of people heading out to buy tickets.
Plus, later in the show, back to school just around the corner, how inflation is impacting your pockets as you fork over more money for school supplies.
Well, good morning, everybody. It is 9 o'clock on this Friday. Glad you're with us for the Fox 61 Morning News. I'm Tim Lammers.
And I'm Erica Arias. We are starting off here at 9 o'clock with a check on the forecast as we head outside and take live looks here of Hartford and New Haven. Looking good right now. We're going to get more details on what's going to be happening later with Sam Perry. What time is the rain coming in?
I would say tonight there'd be 2 rounds, maybe around 7, 8. There could be a shower, but more importantly, after midnight, maybe we get a little bit of light rain.
Good sleeping weather.
Yeah. Well, it's still kind of sticky at first. Yeah, that'll be tomorrow night.
Okay.
We're sort of in a transition day. It's still very warm and humid out there. Good morning, everyone. We're in the 70s to lower 80s across the region right now. Look at the dew point readings. They are going to go down a little bit as we get the little bit of heating. We're actually going to lower the dew points. We do have a front that has moved on by, but you know, it's kind of washed up right now, and there's a secondary one off to our west. Meanwhile, there are some high clouds moving up the southwest flow aloft, and it's cleared out in New York State, but right here, this is what we're going to watch: area low pressure and some rain. That'll be here tonight. But for today, look for a mix of sun and clouds with high temperatures topping out in the mid to upper 80s, possibly going in near 90. Again, the rain comes in later on tonight, especially after midnight. Sun going down 8-12. Coming up, I will detail the weekend forecast. I have some good news there. And what about next week? I think we're in for another heat wave. I'll have all the details coming up in a few minutes. Tim?
Well, tonight could be the night somebody in America wins $1.1 billion in the Mega Millions drawing. There's been no jackpot winners so far in the last 29 drawings, I think going back to April, so that number just keeps going up.
And that's how we got to $1 billion. The cash value, though, is $648 million, and we're checking in once again with Fox 61's Julia LeBlanc. She's joining us from Prospect with more.
People here at this gas station in Prospect are trying their luck buying their $2 Mega Millions ticket. The owner of this place says that yesterday alone he sold $2,700 in tickets, and they're all coming to the right place because there was a Powerball winner at this very gas station just 2 weeks ago. They won $2 million. Now, unfortunately, Connecticut has never had a Mega Millions winner, but we've definitely come close. Back in February, there was a $4 million winning ticket sold in Stratford. Now, we're talking about billions of dollars here, so what would you do with that money? It's a hard question to answer, but we asked a lot of people.
You never know. Might be a winner. Share it with the family. Not have to get up and go to work every morning.
Not work again, go on vacation permanently.
Like it would change everybody's life. It'd be unbelievable. What couldn't you do? What couldn't you do?
Now, the drawing is tonight at 11 o'clock. It's the third largest jackpot in Mega Millions history. Now, what are your odds of actually winning if you do get one of those $2 tickets? Well, it's 1 in 303 million. But a lot of people, once again, trying their luck and hoping for the best. We're in Prospect. Julia LeBlanc, Fox 61 News.
Julia, thank you. The Biden administration says it has reached an agreement with Moderna to buy 66 million doses of the company's next generation COVID vaccine, one that better targets the highly transmissible Omicron variants. The administration said that should be enough for this winter for everyone who wants one. Friday's announcement follows word last month that the federal government has also secured 105 million doses of a similar vaccine from Pfizer. Both orders are scheduled for delivery in the fall and winter, assuming regulators sign off.
Oh, Pfizer is also developing plans to release vaccines targeting Omicron subvariants BA4 and BA5 in the next few months. Now, those strains make up about 95% of COVID cases nationwide. The announcement comes as health experts warn of vaccine fatigue. According to the CDC, less than 50% of fully vaccinated Americans have gotten boosted.
So two main reasons, awareness and access. I think we've done a great job with the initial vaccine in terms of awareness among seniors and also access. That has changed with the booster.
Nearly 1.6 million people in Connecticut have gotten at least one booster shot. And as more cases of monkeypox pop up here in Connecticut, health leaders are responding by preventing the spread of the virus by adding 15 vaccination sites all across the state starting Monday. Now that list of sites is still being finalized, but again, it will be available on Monday.
The COVID test positivity rate has been trending up over the past 7 days, now standing at close to 12%. That being said, hospitalizations are not skyrocketing by any means. They did go up by 16 over the past 7 days, and 9 more deaths were reported in the state.
And we have breaking news for you here at 9:06. A key federal inflation gauge jumping to 6.8% since June of last year. Now, this is the biggest increase in about 40 years. Today's figures from the Commerce Department shed light on the impact that inflation is having on American consumers and their confidence in the economy. Economists say that on a month-to-month basis, prices rose 1% from May to June. That's faster than the 0.6% rise from April to May, and the biggest such jump since 2005.
All right, time now for a quick look at the roads out there in the CTDOT Traffic Center as we take a live look over I-84 in West Hartford. Things are nice and smooth. Let's check out I-91 in New Haven right now to see how things are down there by the shoreline. Do we have that? I guess we don't, but that's all right. I'm hearing things are okay. Either way, we've been checking Route 9 in Middletown all morning, and things are looking all right there, too.
All right, we have a follow-up to a wrong-way crash, this time here in New Haven. We brought you this one as breaking news yesterday morning. It happened along I-95 northbound near exit 50. State police say a driver was traveling southbound on the northbound side of the highway when it hit a tractor-trailer head-on. Now, that semi erupted into flames. Fortunately, though, everyone involved in that crash is expected to recover.
In the aftermath of the crash today, Governor Lamont is expected to announce an effort to deter wrong-way crashes. His office said it includes $20 million in state bond funding to be used to buy so-called advanced wrong-way driving technology for the state's roads. That announcement is expected after today's bond commission meeting. Well, a road rage incident escalated in West Hartford, according to police. They said it actually started in Simsbury on Route 185 Wednesday night, just before 9 o'clock. They said the victim in this case followed the suspect home after the suspect reportedly cut the victim off. Who's the suspect? Officers said it's 53-year-old Christopher Rung. They said Rung pointed a gun at the victim and threatened to kill them before hitting them, pistol whipping them with the weapon. Police said following somebody and confronting them is not a good idea.
Don't pursue the other person. If you can, get the license plate and call the police. That's why we're here. We don't want anyone getting hurt.
I don't mean to be smarmy here, but there's an old saying, never assume the other person is... Always assume the other person is more crazy than you, or never assume they're less crazy, because if you're proven wrong, your life could be over. As for Rung, he's facing several charges, including assault with a firearm. He was held on a $250,000 bond. It was Sue Bird Day in Connecticut yesterday as the basketball star played her final WNBA regular season game in Connecticut. It was a sold-out crowd at Mohegan Sun Arena to honor the UConn national team and WNBA legend. Remember Susie Bird from Syosset, New York? She started her rise to stardom here in Connecticut with the UConn Huskies, and her career has now come full circle after 20 years being a trailblazer in the WNBA.
You know, Sue really represents what our league is all about and does it so classy.
Now, the night was about more than Sue. While both teams honored her legacy, they also stood in solidarity with Brittany Griner, who's still being detained in Russia on drug-related charges. And they had a fundraiser there, the Bee Gees Heart and Soul Shoe Drive, which was about more than just shoes, as we had former UConn player Morgan Tuck in here yesterday to talk about, right? Yeah, they had a great outpouring just to try to collect shoes, gently used clothes, things like that.
And that's the support, the charity that's Brittany Griner supports.
Absolutely, yeah, BG right there. She is the BG and BG's Heart and Soul Drive.
All right, well, stick with us. We have a lot more coming up here on Fox 61. The weekend is here, and a lot of you are probably looking for something to do, so we have just the list of what's happening this weekend in Connecticut.
And after the big news of JetBlue now agreeing to buy Spirit Airlines, some people wonder, will prices go down? We'll tell you why one expert said that might not happen.
And speaking of prices, we're taking a look at how the stock market is doing. Those numbers coming up for you at 9:30.